Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a gleaming myth has lured adventurers and dreamers for centuries. The legend of El Dorado, the lost city of gold. A legendary city whose streets were said to be paved with gold and whose temples adorned with precious stones. A place of unimaginable wealth that sparked the ambition of European conquerors and explorers. Get ready for an epic journey through history and legend, unraveling the mysteries of El Dorado and tracing the steps of those who ventured in search of this mythical city. A saga of courage, perseverance, disillusionment, and at times, cruelty. A story that invites us to reflect on human nature, the thirst for power, and the relentless pursuit of riches that shaped the history of South America's colonization. The legend of El Dorado has its roots in the oral traditions of South American indigenous peoples, who spoke of a king covered in gold dust before diving into a sacred lake, offering treasures to the gods. This image of the Golden Man, a ritual of ascension to power practiced by the Muisca in Colombia, spread among the Spanish conquerors. Newly arrived in the New World, they saw in the legend the promise of incalculable riches and the opportunity to expand their dominion and consolidate their power. From there, the legend of El Dorado transformed into an obsession, fueling the imagination and greed of generations of explorers who viewed the city of gold as the key to glory, fortune, and immortality. The quest for El Dorado became a fever, a frantic race for a treasure that always seemed just beyond reach. A golden dream that often turned into a nightmare. Driven by this seductive vision of a city made of solid gold, explorers like Francisco Orellana, Gonzalo Pizarro, and Walter Raleigh led perilous expeditions in search of El Dorado. They braved impenetrable jungles, raging rivers, hostile tribes, and tropical diseases, all in the name of the quest for gold. They crossed towering mountains, charted unknown lands, and faced countless dangers, guided by inaccurate maps and often fanciful accounts blending reality and myth, hope and despair. But the Golden City remained elusive, a dream that slipped further away with each step, leading many explorers to madness, ruin, and death. The search for El Dorado became a metaphor for humanity's relentless pursuit of something that may never have existed, a reflection of our insatiable nature and our eternal quest for something that transcends reality. The quest for El Dorado was not merely an adventure in search of riches, but also a journey of discovery and conquest, marked by both fascination and violence. European explorers mapped vast regions of South America, encountered peoples and cultures they had never imagined, and paved the way for the colonization and exploitation of the continent. However, this quest also brought destruction to ancient cultures, the enslavement of indigenous peoples, and the unchecked exploitation of natural resources. Although the City of Gold was never found, the legend left an enduring legacy in the history, culture, and geography of the continent. It inspired works of art, literature, and film, perpetuating the myth of a golden city hidden somewhere in the Amazon, a symbol of the wealth and mystery of the New World. The legend of El Dorado also reminds us of the complexity of colonization history, marked by the pursuit of wealth, the exploitation of lands and peoples, and the building of new empires atop the ruins of ancient civilizations. But the legend of El Dorado is much more than just a story of adventure and treasure. It speaks to human nature, unbridled ambition, courage in the face of the unknown, and the pursuit of an ideal, even if illusory. It shows us how hope and belief in a better future can drive us to overcome obstacles and confront the unknown, even at a great cost. The legend of El Dorado reflects our own search for meaning and purpose. our yearning to transcend the limits of reality and achieve something greater than ourselves. It's a story that invites us to reflect on our own dreams and ambitions, and what we are willing to sacrifice in pursuit of our goals. The legend of El Dorado, though shrouded in mystery and disillusionment, continues to fascinate and challenge us, reminding us that the quest for knowledge and adventure is an essential part of the human spirit. The City of Gold may have been just a myth, but its story inspires us to explore the world, question our limits, and chase our dreams, even if they seem unattainable. After all, true wealth lies not in gold or precious stones, but in our capacity to dream, explore, and connect with the world around us. What about you? Do you think the legend of El Dorado is merely a myth or a reflection of a lost reality? What does it teach us about human nature and the search for meaning? Share your theories and reflections in the comments below. If you're fascinated by history, exploration, and the mysteries of the past, don't forget to subscribe to the O Archivo Secreto X channel. Turn on notifications so you won't miss any episodes, and join us on this journey in search of knowledge. Adventure awaits. History is filled with mysteries and enigmas waiting to be unraveled. Join us and explore the world through the eyes of curiosity and a passion for discovery.